Hey loves, so I've been getting guidance since December of last year, and for some reason today is the day. But yeah, so this is going to be a session on cleaning up and clearing out war trauma, war wounds, and we don't think about it very much in our current world and society, but the memories of it are like still, stored in our cells, and so this is just a session for the collective to clean up and clear out any like war, any famine vibes, any irrational fear vibes, anything that's kind of like heavy and sticky, but you're like, why is that there? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't ever think about that, or but it's like for some reason it's coming out in your behavior somewhere. It's like you want to take that big leap to like do that next really. Hey, Angie. Hi. But you want to take that next big leap to like do something, and you're like, what is this irrational fear? Like, why am I hesitating? Why am I like afraid of making powerful choices, making powerful decisions? So sometimes that has to do with a past life or an ancestral life around war. And so, yeah, so this is just a little session for the collective. The characteristics of famine would also be, so if anybody wants to like just say hi in the chat as you come in, like feel free. But yeah, so, or if you have, yay, hi Angie. Yeah, if you have experienced any type of, just like you're like, wait, I've never experienced famine. Why am I like worried about this thing for no reason? Like, why am I afraid of something when there really is no reason to be afraid? So that's usually like, to me, it has to do with like war trauma. It has to do with like past life energy around just like this, oh my God, this thing that happened outside of your control that was really scary. And somehow that's like stored in your like adrenals and your kidneys, and it's like it's holding you back from moving forward at the pace that you want to. So yeah, so this session is for that. And if you've never had a session before, just feel free to kind of like relax. You can recline back in a chair if you want to. You can lay down and relax if you want to. And my intention for this was, it's really for the collective. So some things it may resonate with you directly, and some things you might be like, whoa, like I've never, like it doesn't totally resonate, but it's for the collective. So that means like on some level there might be some tiny fragment in there that would support you in clearing things out. Hi Adam, hi Ryan. But yeah, if you guys want to just like say hi in the chat, if anybody, hi Natalie, if anyone has any like specific intentions that, they're just feeling something like something invisible is like kind of holding you back, then this is like the session for that. Hi Alyssa, yay, welcome. So yeah, so hi Martine. So yeah, so what I mean by, or Martin, sorry. Hey Ryan. But yeah, so with this war stuff, it's like there's heart energy, like paralysis on some level. There's just like, you're meant to be like super expressive, expansive, creative, but you're like, what's holding me back? And like, why are you feeling that, something external is in control, right? So that's kind of it. And this is all about like restoring your inner power to create, and to listen to your own inner instructions, and to feel really confident and comfortable about the decisions that you make from the inside. So yeah, so if this is your first session, we are going to be working on your head brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. You might hear or feel some like tummy gurgling. And a little bit about me. I'm Samantha. I've been doing energy healing for over 13 years now. I've seen crazy miracles. Hi, Sue Ellen. I've seen, cancers dissolve. I've seen tumors melt away. I've seen bones heal in like 2 weeks instead of 8. Hi, Amber. So yeah, so I've just seen like crazy miracles in my life. And like I said, like, so when I was flying to London, actually when I was flying back from London in December, I had really huge guidance that like this session needed to happen, but I wasn't sure like when. And today was like, this is it. This is the portal. This is the time. Let's do this like huge war clearing for the collective. So if you choose to participate, please make sure you drink a lot of water today. Tap on head, heart, and tummy anytime you feel like you need it. Yay! Hi, Karen. So yeah, and if you have any other friends that you know that may have some just like invisible paralyzing fear that they're ready to like clean up, sometimes it has to do with this like war collective piece because it affects so many of us and we don't really think about that. Anyway, so let's just get comfortable and relaxed, and we're just going to start tuning in. Big deep breaths. We're calling all of your beautiful magical guides into the space. So all of your guides, you know, they'll come in, some are feminine, some are masculine, everyone's different shapes, different sizes. So all of your guides are coming in, all of my guides are coming in. We have this like incredible like super clouds of like all these Buddhas that just like fill up the whole space. We have platinum light pouring over your bodies, beautiful sparkly platinum liquid light, silver light, gold light, soft pink light, the most beautiful rainbow light fire, just like purifying your body. Okay, so just allowing that to come through. Yeah, big, huge, deep breaths. And we already have the creator technicians coming in, and they're just looking at each individual timeline, so each one of you. And we have beautiful streams of light going into your DNA, your RNA, going through your ancestral lifetimes first. And this is going in to start to create a lot of forgiveness from the past. One, there's a lot of physical healing on the body, so clearing out a lot of like the physical healing. Hey Ryan, yes, thank you. But yeah, so healing a lot of any of the physical trauma. So I'm seeing like piercing in the heart. I'm seeing like, you know, like really disturbing things in the throat, in the back, legs. So just really big breaths. And we just have this like sparkly golden liquid light that's going through to like heal those. Hi, Rebecca. Just healing all of those physical wounding. Some of you, it's trickling into the structure of your hips. And we're clearing out the minor chakras of the feet and the meridians of the legs, and it's about like wanting to move forward, but something isn't letting you move forward. So all of that energy is like clearing up in the legs. So just big breaths. We're going to unlock some keys in the adrenals and the kidneys. So this paralyzing fear. So we have a lot of kinetic energy stored in the kidneys and that paralysis that's locked up in the kidneys. So we're flushing a lot of light into the kidneys, updating communication between the left and right adrenals, hydration for the kidneys. And the kidneys are like your powerhouse. They're like how you're able to like be in your power and step into your power and be in the know. So we're flushing out a lot of old fear that's just been like stored in the kidneys, and all of that has been blocking the channels and the flow of light going into the nervous system. So we're doing a healing repair from kidney communication to nervous system up into the head brain. So just big breaths. We're optimizing the cerebral spinal fluid in the brain. And so from that war trauma time, it's kind of like that flow of communication from the body, there was like some disconnection. The disconnection between your kundalini channels, like flowing through your central column and nourishing and nurturing your inner genius in your brain, there's a disconnect there. So that's ready to heal, up, vibe, and restore. We're getting called to pull a card. So if everybody can just gently tap on head, heart, and tummy. Oh, yes, Julian, thank you for being here. So you can just sit and relax, or you can lay down completely. If anybody falls asleep, this is totally fine. And like I said, none of the words have to really make sense. Hi, Anna. Yay, thanks for joining. None of the words really need to make sense. It's just your intention field. We are here to dissolve, dismantle, clear away some, yes, we're clearing away some ancestral karma and past life karma around war. And the card that wanted to come in was Breath of the Cosmos. So here, whoops, boop, boop, boop. So Breath of the Cosmos, like I think about the creator, the cosmos, as like an artist, you know, and like as the artist, it's like this whole planet was designed for us to enjoy and play, but there was also, you know, freedom. We were all given that huge piece of like free will, right? And Cosmos gets to come back in and say, hey, like everyone's been asking for a new story, so I think I'm gonna just like bring in a new story for everyone. So as everyone's imagining in their minds, we're going to bring in, and it's 1144 in alignment. So in your minds, we're bringing in that beautiful sacred rainbow light, going into war times, healing, cleaning up all of that energy from the past. So if you want, you can imagine all of the angels just like pouring into that space. And like, and there's several wars. There's so many wars that like we don't even, you know, it's like we don't even consciously know like what's been going on there. Hey, Melissa. But yeah, so again, all of your guides are here. We're bringing in that beautiful rainbow light fire, and this rainbow light fire purifies the karma in your space. That means like it cleans up old thoughts, like heavy, dense thought forms. Like you're meant to be expansive, creative, this like incredible divine being, and anything that's holding you back from that is it's kind of what a virus is. It's a broken thought form, right? It's a thought form that's not aligned with truth, because truth is Cosmos like, you're the best, you're so awesome, you're doing great all the time. But anytime we're thinking something else, there's some type of like broken code. So this is what we're working on cleaning up and clearing out. And again, that's why we have the breath of Cosmos coming in. So the breath of Cosmos, like Cosmos has like, hi Shannon. So all of the light that flows from cosmic light source energy is a complete code. That means it's the full spectrum of rainbow. It has every single frequency within it. So we're going to bring that rainbow light into those war times. We're bringing lots of healing, and there's a lot of brain repair that wants to happen for that timeline. And because the shock was so traumatic, like to the physical body, like the physical body, hi Danny, the physical body and the spiritual body and the physical body, there's like a separation there. So that's what wants to come back and start to merge again. So just really big breaths. This is clearing out the consciousness of it's not safe to be in my body temple. And so during those war times, it makes it so that you feel like, oh my gosh, like I could be killed at any moment, I could starve, like, so then the spirit doesn't feel safe or comfortable being in the physical body. And so as that piece starts to clean up, there's a new consciousness around it's safe for me to be embodied. And then this big piece is coming in. It's safe for me to trust the earth. It's safe for me to trust myself. It's safe for me to trust the earth. And it's safe for me to trust that I'm able and capable of creating on the earth. So really big breaths, gentle tapping on the head, heart, and tummy. So if anyone's hearing or feeling any tummy gurglings, feel free to leave that in the chat. I would just love to get some feedback. Okay, next we have minor chakras of the feet, and minor chakras of the feet is we're flushing it out. We're fleshing out. There's almost like this like dissonance, like not wanting to touch the earth, not wanting to fully ground. Hi Melissa, welcome. So this has to do with we're revibrating the magnetic field on the bottoms of your feet to allow yourself to feel safe on the earth grid. Okay, so just big breaths. Okay, great. And now we have crown chakra opening. Beautiful crown chakra hydration for the crown. Lots of light coming into the crown chakra. Hi Leah. And we're superimposing a very healthy blueprint of the physical body over, I feel a fun tingle in the back of my head. Yay! Thanks, Alyssa. That's really great feedback, like the ocean. I love that. So yeah, this is about us coming back into the harmony of the collective and realizing it's always about a win-win-win. It's always like we are all here on this journey together, and if a single one of us is suffering, we are all feeling it on some level. And this is our opportunity to kind of go back in time and nourish and nurture our brothers and sisters that were in a war timeline. So like past, present, and future all happen simultaneously. So by us taking some time to just like we are almost like the spirit guides for those people that were in war in the past. And so in your mind, just big breath, start to envision and imagine that you're bringing beautiful food, beautiful warm clothes, everyone's getting bathed. Long deep breathing. And again, just so much healing for the brain, because the reason why that war, any type of war, happens in the first place has to do with the belief in separation. And so that discordant code, that is what wants to be cleared out from the breath of the cosmos. Cosmos is like, all right, everybody, let's come back, like let's bring everything back into wholeness. And so the artist is kind of like going back and painting over those old pictures so that we as a collective can all evolve a lot faster. So just big breaths, gentle tapping on the head, heart, tummy. The next piece that wants to like really move out and move through is the grief piece. Okay, so grief is like the grief of like, oh my gosh, like I just lost a limb. Oh my gosh, like I just saw my best friend die. Oh my gosh, like, so it's like really intense pictures that are being like brought up. And that's why it's like, we're still seeing movies with war in it, right? It's like something in us is like, oh, that story's not over yet. I'm still looking at that. And like Cosmos is just coming in being like, hey, there's another way, it's like there's more fun games. Like this isn't the only game. There's other games that you can play. And so this is like us as a collective like asking for that. Like, hey, I think we want to like play a more elevated game. Like, I don't know if I want to play that war game anymore. So it's like this is all cleaning all of that up. Okay, lots of sunshine coming into the solar plexus, super powering the solar plexus one around it's safe to receive again. So this is cleaning up and releasing that famine piece. Circulation, nerve supply, plug in, update for your entire gut, all around receiving power, receiving love, receiving just like all of the nutrients that your system individually needs, like boosting that up. So this also has to do with money. This also has to do with like attracting a really awesome client or person. This also has to do with, just like vibing in the nutrients that your unique body needs. Okay, so update. Hi, Tori, welcome. Okay, so yeah, so just this is restoring the three-dimensional shape of your solar plexus. So it's like the middle, the sides, it's like a beautiful mandala and several layers of your solar plexus. So all of that, all of the dark, dense, older energy, and some is just like unused, so it just looks like there's not enough light in there. So all of that is just like dismantling, clearing out, restructuring, rebooting, and we're getting the solar plexus to restore light flow into the rest of your, oh yes, thanks Melissa, yeah, into the rest of your system. So all of this has to do with like restoring your rainbow light body, because your body, you're supposed to have access to every color of light, and that is what makes you a complete artist, is that you have access to all the codes. So this is restoring all of that. Okay, so just big breaths, gentle tapping on the head, heart and tummy. Okay, so hi Brittany, welcome. Okay, this has to do with like deep inflammation in the gut. Hi Sharon, welcome. So this has to do with this irritation and inflammation in the gut that's really ready to clean up and clear out. So long deep breathing. So this has to do with the consciousness of it's not safe for me to eat this, it's not safe for me to digest this. Hi Holly, it's not safe for me to take this in. Okay, love you, Brittany. Okay, so just big breath. So we're doing a huge restructuring. There's like a lot of judgment in the gut around what's good, what's bad, what's right, what's wrong, and really it has to do with this wartime. There was just so many emotions that weren't able to get processed. Thank you for that feedback, Amber. Love you. So many emotions were just like held in the gut, and that's why there's like so many people with this like crazy gut issues, and it's like they've done everything, they can't clear it out. And this is one of those pieces. It's like, so now we're dismantling, clearing out from the third eye pictures, memories, emotions, things that have been locked in those past lives and ancestral lives of war, like seeing, like I said, like your best friend die or your family member die, like right in front of you, like the shock of that, clearing that out of the third eye space, dissolving that from the memory bank, and then clearing that out of the gut lining. We're going to reboot the gut. We have 20 healthy microbes that want to optimize in the gut, and this is about, it's safe for you to digest life. It's safe for you to process, safe for you to digest, safe for you to be powerful, safe for you to be capable of transmuting energy. All of that is rebooting in the gut. So just big breaths. Whoa, lots of throat energy coming up. Okay, so this is like trapped screams. It's like people that were like, oh my God, they were so shocked something even happened, they didn't even get to scream. So all of that stored and locked up in the throat, and then quivering in the TMJ of like, oh my gosh, like I can't even talk about this, like it's not safe for me to speak my truth, like all of that locked up in the jaw and the throat. And so this is for people that were like, it's like, I want to be able to speak my truth. I want to be able to talk on social media and talk online. How come I can't? A lot of that has to do with like this trapped energy in the throat. So we're going to bring that platinum liquid light into the throat, hydration for the throat, optimization of TMJ, bringing lots of flow into the muscles in and around the jaw. We also have clenched teeth, so just big breaths, inability to digest life and information from the jaw. It's like not able to chew, not able to process, there's locked energy there. All of that cleaning up, linking to large intestines. Okay, gentle tapping, head, heart, and tummy. Nice work, everybody. Thank you so much for doing this for the collective. Big breaths. Again, imagine that beautiful rainbow light fire flowing through your body, just purifying, clearing everything out, optimizing, updating the system. Okay, now we have the heart energy. Just big breaths. Circulation, nerve supply, plug-in, update on the heart. It's safe to express my passion. It's safe for me to, whoa, hi Paul. It's safe for you to express your most joyous and joyful passion in the heart space. So new blood flow, hi Kevin. New blood flow, updating, optimizing the heart space. And this has to do with the rhythm, the beat of your heart. And we're bringing in a beautiful pink ray of light to update and optimize heart energy. This has to do with heart coherence. And actually, the brighter and the bigger that your heart radiates and expands, the faster you're actually able to manifest and create whatever that is, like money or a new connection. It's like people actually feel the radiance of your heart vibration. So as this like new soft pink light comes in, nourishes and nurtures the heart, we're releasing some of the squeezed heart from those past lives around war. It's like the shock, the trauma, like all of that bundled up, clearing out of the heart. And we're updating the rhythm of your physical heart, your spiritual heart, all harmonizing, and then your heart in coherence with the planet. So just really big breaths. All of your guides are here nourishing, nurturing, and supporting this understanding of your unique heart, which is your unique soul signature. You know, you have your own voice, your own soul expression, a very unique piece that you play on the planet. Like you're a puzzle piece, and when you're in alignment and you're doing your thing, that brings every other puzzle piece back into alignment, so they get to be and do and be in the flow that they're authentically meant to. And that's why it's so important for you to like step into your power at this time. Awesome. So solar plexus is optimizing, heart's optimizing, brain is being healed and repaired at this time. Okay, thanks Julian. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit more for the throat. Bring that platinum liquid light, all the different layers and levels of the throat. Again, just clearing out any trapped screams and just like trapped words that were never fully expressed. And we're going to restore the power and the fire of the throat. We actually have the planet, maybe the heavy breathing. Oh yeah. So long, deep breathing. So we also have the planet Mercury, and this is about cleaning up communication pathways. So it has to do with like your sound vibration actually communicating with another person in a way that they're actually hearing and understand you. So this has to do with each mini universe, like each one of us is like a mini universe, bridging that vibration, like bridging that communication between one universe to another. So now I'm seeing the entire throat, all of the acupuncture points in and around the throat, all lighting up. So just big breaths. I can feel that. Hey, Chelsea. Okay, so so like little tiny light vortices in and around your throat. You can start to imagine the acupuncture points in and around your throat. The speed and the spin at which it flows is at its perfect brightness. Not too bright, not too dim. And then we're restoring your axiotonal lines. It's the light connection between your acupuncture points and these light portals from the throat that flow up into the planet, that connect to the rest of the planets. So that way when you're drawing energy, you're really you're a harmonious being that's like drawing energy from everything, from source, from creation. You're not like pulling energy from people, you're drawing energy from the planet. Okay, so just big breaths. Long deep breathing. Okay, we have your grounding cord dropped into the center of the earth. And we're almost like a vacuum, just like vacuuming sucking every dense particle of thought and every dense emotion, funneling all of that into your grounding cord. Hi, David. Hi, Tom. Long, deep breathing. Have you guys gently tap on head, heart, and tummy. Okay, and everything is just softening now. Okay, and just flushing a lot of platinum liquid light, gold light, silver light, pink light, all through your physical body and all the different layers and levels of your aura. Okay, so just feeling like you're sealed up like a beautiful little egg. You know, like every layer of your aura is like all sealed up. Okay, awesome. Okay, so for the rest of the day, if you guys want, I would just download, relax for another 10-15 minutes. So if you can just lay there, relax. If you just got on, you might want to go from the beginning and start over and kind of play the session from the beginning. And I would highly recommend that you drink a lot of water today, journal when you need to. If I don't perceive this, but if you feel like crying or you have emotions come out, better out than in. Just let them out, release them. It won't be for long. Just let it all out. And but yeah, journaling is super powerful. Just let all the energy flow. And I'm excited to see how this session transforms things for you. So if anything cool happens to you, please leave me a comment or message. If you feel that anyone would really benefit from this session, please forward them this video. And thank you so much for spending some magical time with me today. And yeah, can't wait to see how much more power you get in your life. Thanks, Holly. All right, thanks.